Hi, I'm Jadziacypress. I'm a new author, and my work is called Words, Wit, Wisdom, and Wonder, An Indigo's Journey. I will be giving away some free books soon, or maybe you missed it, depending on when you're tuning in. It's the wonder of YouTube. Anyways, I'm going to read just a short excerpt from one of the stories. On another YouTube video, I read a little bit from Pursuit. This one is called Sacrifice and Mercy. It's a love story. Well, it's kind of a love story. It's what passes for a love story. And it starts like this. He was so impossibly cerebral. She was crazy in love with him. He didn't seem to notice her at first. She wasn't used to that. She knew how to get attention. She was fit, blonde, with big blue eyes and a winning smile. She was no genius, but she was smart, and more importantly, determined. She was determined not to go back and live on that farm. That was not for her. She wanted to get married and settle down in a bigger city. She could envision that easily. A husband, 2 children, and a nice home, good career. Yeah, she would have it all. And he was going to be the lucky guy. Of course, they hadn't really spoken yet, but that didn't matter. She had someone who would introduce them at the get-together tonight. She could hardly wait. He had noticed her before his friend told him that she was trying to get his eye. He had a bad feeling about her. He couldn't substantiate it. She was attractive, but she was very aggressive. He didn't like that. So he had made up his mind to give her a wide berth. He had his goals, and getting married wasn't one of them for a while. So when he saw her at the get-together, he turned away and went to get himself another cup of punch. It wasn't like he didn't like women. He certainly did. He simply wanted to finish his degree, do some volunteer work overseas, and work at homesteading and maybe setting up his own congregation. He was a year away from his divinity degree. "Hey, Greg, come meet someone." His professor of ethics was calling him over. He went dutifully. "Greg, I'd like you to meet Sue. Sue's my friend's niece. She's taking her B.Ed. It was her, of course. He nodded and smiled begrudgingly. "Pleased to meet you, Sue," he said. "The pleasure's all mine, Greg. Tell me about yourself. What are you studying?" she asked, batting her eyes. He sighed. So it began. Despite his internal warning system and his best intentions to steer clear of her, she wormed his way into his life and his heart. It was never a perfect fit for him, nor he suspected for her. But she was totally determined, and perhaps he just really didn't care enough to walk away. It was like a bath that had gone lukewarm, but which you are reluctant to leave because the air is colder still. So, that's the beginning of the love story. Well, sort of a love story. And it goes on from there. If you're interested, Jadziacypress Random Llama is my blog and my website. Thanks.